Hi, candidates. My name is Christopher Chukwu, the CAFOD representative for St Anthony of Padua Catholic Church, Oxford. I and my fellow parishioners will be asking some important questions to know your views. My question will be on food system. Global hunger levels have been on the rise in recent years, with over 2.4 billion people going to bed hungry. If elected, will you work towards ensuring an end to hunger both in UK and globally? Also, will you ensure small-scale farmers across the world receive support from the UK? Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jeff O'Donoghue, and I'd like to talk about debt relief. So many of the world's poorest countries are now facing huge debt following the economic crisis, high interest rates, and the fallout from COVID. And they're now using their funds to service those debts. Funds that could be used for education, for health, for infrastructure. And those debts, the vast majority of those debt contracts are governed by English and US laws. The UK's own Select Committee on International Development has recommended legislation on challenging the servicing of these debts. We want to see that debt burden removed from the poorest countries, so that those funds can be used in country for development. Will you support, if you're elected, will you support legislation for the reduction of debt and debt cancellation globally, and will you champion that cause for the UK?
I'm Tony Coates, and I wanted to talk about climate change. It's clear that we're increasingly in a climate crisis where we have extreme weather events and some nations that might even disappear as oceans rise. And that's something that we're going to have to deal with, because there probably won't be enough change over time to stop it from happening. So what will you do to help us with the increased burden of dealing with these events? And also, what would you do in developed countries like the UK to actually help encourage the move away from fossil fuels and towards at least getting the situation to the best place that we can get?
Hello, my name is Fran Walsh, and that's being a parishioner here at St Anthony's. I'm also a teacher, so I want to ask a question about education. We know post-COVID-19 that young people's mental health has been severely impacted, and we know that education structures and systems and tools are the places that are being called upon to care not only for the education of children, but also for their support and their well-being and their mental health. And we know that budgets are extremely tight. So what are you going to do to help supply and resource schools with all they need to not only educate our children to the best possible standard, but also to care for their well-being holistically as a whole person?
Hello, my name's John. What would you do to make this country more welcoming for asylum seekers? And would you stop the proposals to send asylum seekers to Rwanda?
Hi, my name is John. I'm recently back living in the UK. I spent most of my life in Africa. What I'm most surprised about is the extent to which our communities have been broken, our society has been broken. And now our whole society is extremely unequal, so that many ordinary working families, they, even though they work very hard, they can't have an income which allows them to live without living on benefits as well. So if you're elected, what will you do to try to rebuild our communities and to help people to come back together and live a good life again as they used to do?
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.